Not a good hand here. We have turn 1 Khalni Garden, turn 2 nothing, turn 3 Eldritch Evolution, a plant token. I mean, that's stupid. We have a 1-land hand. Terrible. I'm going to have to stay positive here, keep myself from tilting. This is a little bit frustrating after the last league. Okay, here we go. We can keep this. Get rid of probably land search. Ooh, the Thoughtseize. Brutal. We already mulliganed twice, and we were on the play. So Thoughtseize here, taking the Yawgmoth when we had so few resources, is crushing. Alright, we're going to play the Khalni Garden even though it's the unknown card, because it comes into play tapped. So playing the Garden means that if we draw Yawgmoth next turn, we're going to be able to cast it. Getting in there with a Geist. If we hadn't been disrupted, we would have had the combo here. Imagine that. Well, I suppose we would have played the Yawgmoth this turn and we would have had the combo next turn. So, yeah. Black. Play the last card in hand. We are empty-handed, hellbent. Opponent has 6 cards in hand. Ooh, Skyclave takes the Messenger. We are going to be able to continue attacking, though. Spellskite, you're too late. Oh, with a Fatal Push on the Spellskite. Yup. Opponent's doing all kinds of good stuff here. Interacting with us in just the right way. Collective Brutality gets rid of the Geist once. Still get to keep it, though. And if they block with the Apparition, then I get a 3/3 token, so it's worth the trade. Just land off the top. You gotta do better than that, deck. Okay, they're just gonna take the damage. Cool. We're gonna leave the land in hand, so we can bluff having something. Another apparition. Okay, that gets rid of the Geist. Now they're down to 1 card. But their board is definitely much better than ours. Okay. Thanks a lot for stopping by, Robin Hood. And enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you next time. Look at all those spirits. It's like the opponent is playing an Orzhov spirit deck or something. Yeah, I know it's not really a spirits deck. It's just, look at all those spirits. Sure, we'd be good if they had something that said spirits all get +1/+1. I mean, that's a really good way to play Magic. Just play good cards. That was a lot of lands in a row. Oh yeah, Settle will really get you. You're right, if you're not ready for Settle, whew, that thing is brutal. Oh, you play Settle in your taxes list too. Oh, that's a cool idea. I've usually been playing the, what is that? Something of Blossoms? Settle the Wreckage with Cat Jesus out. No joke. That is something else. Ah, that's it. Winds of Abandon. Pretty big fan of that card as a tempo play. Now we're missing on green mana. But we have the Plague Engineer. I'm not really hot on this hand. It could be pretty good, though. If we draw lands, we could get the combo going turn 4. Oh, no kidding. You were the Heliod opponent. GG's. Yeah, that was pretty good. The champions are very, very strong versus my deck. Once you put the champion out, it became so much more difficult in order to win the game. And not having a way to beat Unbound Life, makes the matchup a little bit difficult. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's hope we draw some lands here because our hand is doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, Champion is super good. Because part of my combo revolves around creatures hitting play turn after turn. Oh man, this is really bad for me. So yeah, the life gain from the Auriok Champion is huge, and then not being able to kill it with Yawgmoth because it's pro-black, I can't get it off the battlefield. I need to have something like Plague Engineer in order to do that. Bye-bye Plague Engineer. And the Stoneforge Mystic. I was a little bit worried about that. Looks like we didn't bring in our artifact removal either. Oh, Rampaging Ferocidon? That card is awesome. Also, Rampaging Ferocidon, also good versus Yawgmoth because it's dealing damage every time a creature hits the battlefield, right? Okay, I mean, I guess I should not have kept this hand. I couldn't count on drawing lands, even though, you know, that's all I was drawing last game. It might sound like I'm a little bit salty. It's because I am. Yeah, you don't need mana to cast your spells. Just, you know, play them out of your deck with your Chord of Callings. Okay, we finally found land 3. Still can't Messenger, but we could Geist and we could Search. Kind of like playing in Search of Greatness. I don't think they're going to necessarily have a way to get rid of it, and it's going to allow us to play card after card after card, turn after turn. Yeah, the Magus of the Moon. I used to do that in a different Collected Company deck. I think it was actually a Chord of Calling deck. The old Devoted Devastation. You don't like the Devastation deck? I mean, now that we have the opportunity to play the Heliod deck, I don't think there's much reason to play the Devoted Devastation. But back in the day, that was one of our few options for creature combo decks. The one thing that I really didn't like about it, though, is that it didn't really attack very well. unlike the Yawgmoth deck or the Heliod deck, you can turn those creatures sideways. They have power. Play the classic Abzan counters Company. Yep, had a really good time with that deck back in the day. Well, it's definitely faster than Heliod. Oh, taking the Lurrus. I guess that makes sense. Lurrus would be able to replay the Strangleroot Geist. Oh yeah, trackers can really add quite a bit to those decks. Alright, so you're attacking with Germ and Mystic, so we'll block the Germ. I don't mind preventing a bit of damage here. Pedika123, thanks for the follow, friend. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a 2-drop into play. Cast for free. And we get another Strangleroot Geist. Okay, so I guess we can play that. This gives us blocks for days. Can't block the spirits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to be able to put the Germ onto a spirit token. So we don't exactly have infinite time here. But with the Essence Warden, as long as we can get to combo, we're going to be able to get there. So what do we need? I don't think we're going to be able to combo next turn. Fatal Push. Ugh. We needed to be able to get through removal, but Fatal Push is a bit of a beating. Plague Engineer? Why not? Name Spirit. Name what? Elf? What are you going to name? Spirit. Okay. Oh yeah, love cording for the sideboard silver bullets. Okay, that's what I like to see. Yep, that's all fine. Don't mind that at all. We're gonna take a bunch of damage this turn. No blocks. Oh, one thing that does mean is we can't use In Search to put the Messenger into play. That sucks. We needed to do that this turn. Maybe we'll get black mana off the top. We get the Scry mechanic here. Veil of Summer's no good. Bottom that. Okay. There's only a few cards in the deck that we can't play, and they're all in our hand. I guess some days you just can't win. This is why you don't play Moto. There would definitely be some frustrated body language going on right now. If you could see what was going on. There's been some head palms. There's been a lot of head shaking. But honestly, it is what it is. This is the game that we decided to play. If I wanted to play a game that had no variance, I would play Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Take the damage. What does that get us? We could kill their spirits. Not that great. We don't have the Knight of Autumn to get rid of the Batterskull, unfortunately. I don't think we have any chance, honestly. So we go get... so yeah, this puts us to 5. And we don't even get a blocker out of it. Alright. Five land hand. We do have Yawgmoth and Yawgmoth. If we draw gas, we're good. I'm going to give this one a shot and just draw lands for the rest of the match. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, thanks. We're going to be playing another Pauper stream tomorrow. Another attempt with the first day of class. Going to do the Goblin combo thing. Thanks, buddy. Land off top. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of it as well. I definitely want to get more time with it. Adjust the 75 a little bit here and there. Try and make it a little bit faster, but it's super, super fun. And there's so few true combo decks in Pauper, it's pretty nice to experiment with that. Oh, we're against something pretty cool. Thrilling Discovery and Unburial Rites. Mardu Reanimator. Ooh, Eldritch Evolution. So we evolve the young wolf into a zombie, and then we play Yawgmoth, win the game. That's the plan. Morning, Chuck. Thanks for stopping by. We're playing Yawgmoth combo here and trying to change our luck around. Let's go for the messenger. Okay. Next turn we have the combo, so let's see what the opponent can do. You were the player who added the idea of another angle with the beetle and the Karen feeder. Nice. Some people have been speaking about different ways to allow that deck to win. Oh, Collective Brutality of my wolf? That means I can't win. At least they get a blank on the looking for a non-permanent. But yeah, some people were talking about first day of class and how they could potentially make the deck win without comboing. Okay, Path to Exile. The reason I didn't play Yawgmoth there, I didn't want the Yawgmoth to get pathed. But they have been able to take care of all of the cards I have. Between Collective Brutality and Path to Exile, they've gotten rid of the backup creatures I can no longer combo. I'm just left with Yawgmoth on its own, which is not really very good. Chuck checking out the first day of class. It's a real sweet card. Alright, it looks like they might have a Path to Exile for the Yawgmoth. We should be able to attack with it pretty safely. Yeah, they do have the Path. I guess we can play Bird of Paradise. Oh, this league. I guess I should have played Boros? I don't know. I just really had a hankering to play the Yawgmoth combo deck again. I mean, it's not just that, Chuck. It also lets us combo. So the turn that we play first day of class is generally the turn we're looking to win. You think they get the message? Oh, come on. Exile tapped creature. This thing comes into play tapped. Is that true here with the raiding party? Wicked. Well, welcome, raiders. What were you playing? What format? What deck? Looks like Shadows. Legacy Shadow with Tombstalker. Tombstalker. Gigo della Disparazone. Thanks for the follow, friend. I guess we play the Chup, get rid of the Reveler. We could play the Blood Artist to get a little bit of value out of it, too. Okay. I mean, opponent only has 2 cards in hand. So... But the Nahiri's going to let them have quality cards in hand, so they're going to be able to like discard any excess lands they get to be able to get good stuff. Aw. Fatal Push the Blood Artist. Okay. So they have no more resources, but they were able to kill our board. Oh, and they got the Unburial Rites with Flashback for the Bedlam Reveler. So they're able to draw 3 fresh cards with that. Was not thinking about that. We saw that discarded at the beginning of the game. It's a pretty good way to get value back with the Reveler when they were at 0 cards, I would say. I think that the deck is going to get quite a bit of attention pretty quickly. People have been pretty focused on trying to figure out the main deck, figure out what the sideboard is supposed to look like. So there's a few dedicated people really trying to make the deck quite good. A lot of Esper Gifts and Mardu Great Master Soul. Okay. So like Esper Gifts, they use the gifts for the Unburial Rites Elishnorn, is that right? Alright, it looks like opponent is hanging here on their beginning of combat. Or sorry, my beginning of combat. They might have gone for a sandwich or lost connection. So we're just going to have to practice patience for a moment. Iona. Oh, that's right. Iona, Elishnorn, and Gristlebrand. Sweet. Yeah, we've been coming up against some pretty interesting decks. Chuck, you're thinking I should make a YouTube video about Yawgmoth combo? I have definitely been planning on it. I've got some script in the back of... I've been putting it on the back burner, basically. I've been working on a little bit of scripting and collecting video for... what would I call that? A video primer of the Yawgmoth combo. Oh, cool, cool, Mystical Pot. Thanks. Thanks for letting us know you're around. You're on the Tom Ross Discord in the Yawgmoth channel, right? I think I've seen you there. Cool, cool. I hope you don't take today's performance as this is how the deck does. I've been quite unlucky today, I think that we can agree on. I mean, it happens. You can pick up any deck and get unlucky and go 0-3. Any deck at all. I've done it with Burn. And if you can do it with Burn, you can do it with anything. Oh, that's just part of the game. I try not to complain about it too much. Not with Thran. Can't go 0-5 with Thran. It's impossible. or just use one of those pesky wannabe famous bots. Never. Oh, what a draw. Okay, so this is at 6, so we're not dead to this yet. We can play the Yawgmoth, wait a turn, and then hopefully win next turn. Or we could draw some cards immediately. We could put a token on Strangleroot Geist and then draw a card. So we could draw 2 cards and see what we get. I like that. Target Geist, sack bird. Okay, let's draw a card with this one. Wall of Roots. Okay, that's not terrible. Put a counter on, I guess, one of these spirits. Sack the Geist. Ooh, Okay. We're getting somewhere now. Okay, so I think we need... Do we need the Wall of Roots for this to reset something? Because we need to have a creature to sacrifice in order for the Hapatra to start working. So I think we have to play the Wall of Roots first. Yeah, Wall, then Hapatra. And then we get to kill their board. Target, Geist, sacrifice Wall. Yeah, and kill Nahiri. Or mostly kill Nahiri, because we can get this to 3. So yeah, Nahiri doesn't actually die, but we can at least hit it. Alright, let's keep doing stuff. Oh, you think I should just keep... I'm drawing cards either way, right? I can only make so many tokens. I would have to reset the Geist every time anyway. Okay, so I guess I'm missing on how Hapatra necessarily works like that. So you're saying I could have been paying an extra life every time to get an extra snake every time? I didn't have a lot of life to be playing with that, but that would have given me quite a big board of snakes. Do we even bother attacking the Harbinger? We get to put it down to 3. That doesn't seem all that hot. We could attack them with Strangleroot Geist, and then if they try and Nahiri the Strangleroot Geist, we can reset it and sack it. So we'll just attack them. And I missed a follow. Bazoo90, thank you for the follow. Okay, we can't play another land, so we're going to have to go to discard here. We'll discard Blooming Marsh and Yawgmoth. Or, sorry, Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. It would have been nice to continue to draw cards towards a Chord of Calling. We were pretty close to being able to chord for something pretty good here, so maybe we should have went for that. But as is, we're pretty close to winning the game anyway. Okay, here's another Reveler. It doesn't have haste, though, so I don't have to worry about that attacking. Yeah, we just need anything. So we could get the Warden, which would let us draw unbound cards. We could get the Blood Artist, which wins the game. We could get the Zombie, which wins the game. Discard, draw a card, sure. Yeah, Blood Artist is the best card right now. Ooh. Anger of the Gods. That's brutal. Alright, so we're going to be putting some minus counters on Reveler, so it dies to Anger of the Gods as well. We are going to be, unfortunately, at a fairly low life total because of that. And I guess Anger of the Gods also just says that Geist can't come back because it would be exiled, so we might as well put it to the graveyard ourselves. Oh, look at that. A pair of Yawgmoths showed up. Alright. That Nahiri is pretty dangerous. Alright, what do we draw? Get a Garden. Garden's not too bad. Lets us have another creature to potentially sacrifice. Let's hold on to land drop for now. Let's start with Strangleroot Geist, and then we'll evolve it. Wall of Roots is practically free. You have to damage Nahiri only if we don't win this turn. Yeah, the Shambling Vent is a pain. Maybe I'm just supposed to Chord of Calling. Like, just draw towards... Oh, we don't have a lot of draws either. What else could we do? Do we have any other way to do, like, 1 point of damage to the opponent? Oh, this is so difficult. Oh, the Blood Artist is in the graveyard, huh? So we needed the Lurrus to bring it back. We don't have the mana for that. We could put the -1 token on the vent, but we wouldn't be able... I guess we could still combo. Okay. Because we can play Wall of Roots to reset the messenger. Oh, they paid a life for the Bloodstained Mire. We can combo now. Because they fetched, we can combo. And this is going to basically tap them out. Sweet. Thanks for taking that 1 point. Okay, so opponent's doing some crazy stuff over there. They're like some sort of Mardu reanimator. Thanks. Don't get too excited yet. We don't have a lot of time on our clock to finish this match off, but we'll do what we can. Assassin's Trophy, thank you. So let's see here. We're going to take out one messenger. We're going to take out one each of Chord of Calling and Eldritch Evolution, because opponent has a lot of removal for our creatures, so it's difficult for us to evolve something or chord when we don't have creatures to convoke. Okay, that was a long game one. Let's see what we can do game two. Okay, so we have the Yawgmoth into Strangleroot Geist here. I don't mind keeping this. If they manage to get rid of these, maybe we can Lurrus them back. We have Revoker to keep them from doing Planeswalker things. Of course, they start with turn 1 Thoughtseize, so they're going to be able to get rid of part of our plan. Probably good to take the Lurrus if they don't have another such Thoughtseize, so that we can't just get back whatever they take with the Lurrus. Alright, what do we draw? Probably Strangleroot Geist off the top, right? Wall of Roots. So much for the Thoughtseize bug. Confirmed, not a thing. Let's get in for that sweet 1 point of damage. And then we'll play Wall of Roots. And because Wall of Roots can make us a mana, we'll play Yawgmoth after that. Fatal Push targeting Wall of Roots. Bye-bye Wall. They've used Thoughtseize and Fatal Push so far to interact with us. They probably have plenty more of interaction waiting. Seemed like they were a very interactive deck, and then looking to make a big 1-2 punch by reanimating a large creature. Ooh, that's brutal. I wasn't thinking about that at all. Okay, that's going to make it tough. We're going to say Nahiri. And it's the Harbinger, right? The one that we just played against? Nahiri the Harbinger? I'll just double check. I can say card, write the name in just so I make sure. Okay. Don't want to make a mistake like naming the wrong Borgorigmos. Take 5. It's true, they don't have white anymore. It doesn't stop them from flashing back the Lingering Souls, which does stop our beatdown quite well. We can still attack with these young wolves, but otherwise not too interested in attacking into these spirits. Unless we draw a basic swamp off the top. Oh, Chord of Calling. Too bad we can't get Plague Engineer, but we can go get Yawgmoth. We just barely have 3 green. Alright, so I'm thinking probably Yawgmoth here. What else could we get? Okay, we don't have any way to remove enchantments. So yeah, it looks like just get Yawgmoth. Oh, a forest. Nice. Okay, sure. Nice. This hand is a turn 4. We'll keep. Ooh, tough choice. I haven't seen much of the Elves deck lately. Most people are running scared of the Engineer. This card just is so bad for the Elves deck. Okay. Fighting Burn. Not the easiest matchup. Elves with Leyline. Oh my. Chord of Calling. Very not bad. Alright, we're going to leave that back so we can block with it. Burn! Do you think they're playing the Lumimancer? Probably not. I was probably the only person crazy enough to jam Lumimancer into a burn deck. Didn't work out all that well. Burninating the peasants. Oh my. They're going wide here. Well, we're going to be able to take out one of their guides with our Geist. No land off the top, just an Eldritch Evolution. That's a shame. So let's see here. With Chord of Calling, we could go get a Young Wolf. And then we could play Yawgmoth after that. Not great. Eldritch Evolution doesn't seem too great here. We'd have to lose the Geist. And what would we get with it? I guess we could go get like Yawgmoth, which has protection from humans. But that's not too hot. We could go get Zombie, but that doesn't block this turn. I think I kind of like getting a Young Wolf with a Chord of Calling, honestly. I thought it might be Searing Blaze. This match will get a little bit better once we go to sideboard, when we have some options to gain life. Strangleroot Geist on top. Not very good. We're going to take 4 here, go to 8. They have 2 cards in hand. But we're going to be able to play a Yawgmoth here. Okay, let's see what Burr can do. They should probably have it here. I do like that Yawgmoth can block the Swift Spears with the protection from humans. And I also like to see that they played a land this turn, which means that they didn't have 3 spells. They only have 2 cards in hand, which might mean I might be able to survive to untap. We'll see. Phyrexian Revoker. Wow, we are so unlucky for those lands. All right. Block. Block. Yep. Here's a bolt. Oh, and an Eidolon. That's really good. We're not really going to have any way to get out from under that, huh? I'm just trying to think if there's any way I can get through this. I don't think there is. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? We got Scavenging Ooze, Thrashing Brontodon, Kitchen Finks, Night of Autumn. I heard Eidolon is actually kind of good versus Burn, so we'll try that. And Fatal Push. So the idea behind this thing is they're not going to be able to get a bunch of prowess triggers to make one of their creatures super large, and then also it blocks very well. That's the idea. But generally, this is something that I would prefer to bring in versus Storm. Someone told me it was good, so we're going to try it. Alright, start with an Essence Warden. They're going to want to kill that pronto. Might just eat a bolt immediately. It does. Okay. And we got Spellskite down, which blocks. And it can also reduce the amount of damage we take. If we retarget a lightning bolt going for our face to the Spellskite, we reduce the damage by 1. Oh, a Rest in Peace. Okay. We do fortunately have ways to remove Rest in Peace, so we can combo through it. Messenger. Oh, I guess we play Messenger then. I hate Fetch Shocking for it. But it's important to get this thing down early so it can actually be untapped and start doing work, attacking or blocking, one way or the other. Okay, here's a Goblin Guide. And let's see here. Yeah, they did play land this turn, so they attack. They could have Searing Blaze to kill my Spellskite. Yawgmoth on top. I'm just wondering if I should block and lose my Skite to a Searing Blaze. Yeah, we're going to block. Oh, a Lava Spike, not a Searing Blaze. Okay. Cool. Oh, and now they have this skewer for the Spellskite. Okay. So we prevented 5 damage that turn. Not bad. Okay, Khalni Garden. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Chord of Calling. We could go get a 2-drop. I would rather get like a 3-drop or something. So maybe we'll just use keep the Fatal Push up. Okay, play a land, sack a land, draw a card. They got a Swift Spear. Alright, Goblin Guide has been potentially drawing us lands every turn. I want to Fatal Push the Swift Spear so I can keep potentially getting these land draws, which are never working out. Alright, I'm going to play the Young Wolf here, and then I have a pretty nice Chord of Calling. Being able to get a 3 is pretty big. So I could go get, for example, the What is that card called? Knight of Autumn. Gain 4 life, block Goblin Guide. Could potentially get rid of the Rest in Peace. And then block with Geralf's Messenger. I don't gain life that way. Strangleroot Geist. Alright, let's gain 4 life. Ooh, actually, no, not the Kitchen Finks because of the Rest in Peace. Let's go for the Knight. Nice. And block. Cool. Take 4. Sweet. Alright, gotta remember, cannot do the combo because there's a Rest in Peace in play. But we can put Yawgmoth into play as a 2/4 with protection from humans. Gets our clock up to 2 turns instead of 3 or more. It was actually 4 with 3 damage going for 10 life. Yep. You're actually under the Eidolon as well. Although that is a way to block one of our creatures. If they try and block the Geralf's Messenger, we can at least give it -1/-1. Actually, we could just take it off the board, couldn't we? By playing the Bird of Paradise. Not a bad turn. Oh, they went to 1. We were so close. Still, with us being at 12, they're at 1. They have 2 cards in hand. We should be good. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go to game 3. I like that we were able to attack through that Rest in Peace. We had the combo on board. Don't even bother. Just attack through it. Oh, I don't think we can keep this one. It's too risky. We play a bird, we lose it, and then we lose the game. This one isn't too much better. You have 2 bird. Yeah, it'll be totally fine. They'll kill the first bird, and then the second bird, they'll just leave it alone. It'll be fine. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. Not bad, not bad. Let's just go get basic forest to preserve our life total here. Play bird. We're already going to be taking some damage from the peatland. No blaze, no blaze, no blaze. Please no blaze. Okay, that's a really good one for them. Alright, I think we probably play Temple Garden's Scavenging Ooze here. Maybe it would have been better to wait the extra turn so that we could get the life from the Bird of Paradise. Guaranteed. Because this could just get Searing Blazed here. And it does. So we just ended up giving them a target to kill. Ooh, they're going fast, huh? I mean, not worst. Not the worst. Alright, this is our last shot. Yeah, I think you're right, Oz. I think it would have been better to wait on the Ooze. Fortunately, we have the Lurrus here. Eidolon. Ooh, that means we can't really cast anything, huh? We are in so much trouble here. Just looking to gain some life here. Yeah, we should have played the Ooze first. We would have went to 2, but we would have gained the life from the Lurrus on the back end. And what can we do from here, really? Hope to play Yawgmoth? Yeah, I like Donut. I like the Ooze, then Lurrus. That would have left us at 5 here, but with a 3/3 Ooze. That would have been pretty good. I mean, 5, we could still die, but, like, yeah, having a 3/3 Ooze would have been way better there. Another Eidolon. Scary. Wow. Because we have the Peatland, we can't even play the Kitchen Finks. The double Eidolon triggers kill us. Sweet hand. Must mull. Another one-lander. We're going to keep this one, though. Looks like our opponent is also mulliganed to 6. Go get Overgrown Tomb, play Bird of Paradise, and hope that it survives. If it does, we get to get some work done. Nice. Ooh, we even get land. Deck is being good to us. Okay, turn 2 played out almost their entire hand. Mishra's Bauble without Lurrus. Maybe they have Lurrus in the main? All right, what do we got? What's it gonna be? Thopter Foundry. Okay. So opponent is serious. What do we get? Blooming Marsh. Okay. So we can turn the Wall of Roots into Yawgmoth, and we can draw a couple of cards, but we're not really going to be able to combo unless we draw something pretty good really quick. Just trying to decide if I'm supposed to attack with a Yawgmoth or see if I draw a oh geez, the 2/1. I'm going to attack with the Yawgmoth. Alright, let's draw some cards. Oh. That's a good draw. Okay. Not quite turn 3 I win because they have the same life total as us. So I don't think we're able to win with this. We might be able to because we have the extra creatures. We can reset Geralf's Messenger a couple times. I think this is still a win. No, it doesn't work like that because the Yawgmoth resets it every time anyway. So yeah, we can't win here. So close. Almost got the turn 3 win, but opponent had a little bit too much life. Alright, opponent doesn't have any way to respond to this anyways, so fortunately we're able to get the win regardless. We're going to bring in Veil of Summer for sure. Let's see here. I think the Jailer seems okay, because that's going to stop the combo, the Thopter Foundry combo. So would Thrashing Brontodon. So would Scavenging Ooze. So would Collector Ouphe. So we got a lot of ways to interact with their combo. I probably want to keep Chupacabra because they're probably playing Urza. Take out Hapatra, one of the messengers. Take out... We have to take out a lot of stuff. We're going to want to take out a lot of Eldritch Evolution, actually, because they're playing a counterspell deck. That's true. Thoughtseize would be pretty good. Okay, we got another 1-land hand. Ooh, Spell Bomb, yep. That interrupts our combo. Nice draw. Another Spell Bomb. No land, though, right? Oh, they do have land. Wah. Oh, another Geist. All right. Well, we're going to play Wall of Roots into Geist. Let's get aggressive. I don't think opponent's going to be able to initiate their combo this turn anyway, so I didn't really want to put the Jailer down yet. Okay, now I'm interested in playing the Jailer, now that they have the Thopter Foundry ready to go. Urborg. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. If we Chord of Calling, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're almost at win with Chord of Calling. So we could go Strangleroot, Jailer, and then next turn Chord of Calling for Yawgmoth, try and win with that. There's the Urza. Figured that might be around somewhere. Sure. Pretty sure the Jailer shuts down this combo, though. Spellskite. Interesting. So we could play the Spellskite, or we could just go get Yawgmoth. I really like getting Yawgmoth here. I'm wondering if we could, like, how we would win with this. So let's see here. Chord of Calling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 mana up, so we could play the Blood Artist if we found it. And I don't think we've played land yet this turn. We haven't. Skite is good, but they only have 2... Oh, sorry. They do have 3 blue mana up. So they could potentially, like, counterspell something. But I think the Chord of Calling can just win the game. And if they counter the Chord of Calling, then we can play Spellskite. They do have the 1 Spellbomb untapped here, so they are going to be able to stop the Geist from doing anything too destructive. Maybe I still, like, go for it, see what happens. So they should use the Spellbomb here. Okay, they do. But we still get to draw a card, so let's see what we get. Another Yawgmoth, no good. Okay, I think we're just going to play the Spellskite and pass. We could draw a couple more cards, but that would reduce our resources for next turn. And I don't think we're going to die with Jailer in play. So let's cross our fingers and hope that we get to untap again. That was a pretty good spot to go for it with the Spell Bomb tapped. Yeah, kill Urza would have been a pretty good line, you're right. But that would have cost a lot of resources. I think it probably still would have been the right thing to do. Because, yeah, now they're activating it. Yeah, I think you're all right. All of y'all. Should have got more draws with the Yawgmoth when I had the chance with the Spell Bomb untapped. I could have sacrificed this Geist a couple of times without too much issue. Alright, opponents in the tank. Let's see if they can find their way through this one. Well, they have a thing. But they don't exactly have a lot of resources left. I count 3 mana. Okay, they're going to equip the Urza. And they only have Spell Bomb left. Ooh, Young Wolf, not bad. They had the Spell Bomb. It would have been much more difficult to kill it in response. But if they're going to let us do combo stuff, then... Oh, yeah. Ravenous Chupacabra? Yes, please. Kill that dead. Okay, they're going to use the last Spell Bomb here. Oh, we get a Young Wolf. Do we have any more mana? No more mana, huh? Okay. Morning, Emmaskull. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, pass. Yeah, that's true. We could sacrifice some of our board trying to find a land. With opponents' resources the way they are, I think that we're in a pretty good position, though. We have the Jailer, we have the Spellskite, Yawgmoth is nearly ready to go. We don't have to make any big moves. Ooh, that's a cool draw. Oh, there's that land. Okay, we should be good to go. Okay, what's that last card? Doesn't counter a Geralf's Messenger, whatever it is. Alright, let's go to combat. They have less life than us, but attacking is nice. It gets a lot of damage done quick. We don't have to go through iterations of combo for this extra damage. And if they try and do a thing, then we can combo. We know they have one card in hand, so they're not going to be able to do a lot. And if they try to do something, we have Veil of Summer to stop it. Oh, they have a Snapcaster Mage, so that's going to be able to block the Jailer if we let it, which we won't. We're going to kill that immediately. They can also make one Thopter, but yeah, GG. This hand is not too hot, but if we get the right draw, it could win on turn 4. Still, I just really hate it. Like, Dryad Arbor in the hand, I don't like it at all. This hand is way better. They're going to think we're elves. Turn 1 Essence Warden. Go. Alright, so they're holding up counter magic here. I do really want to play Strangleroot Geist, though. Alright, let's go get Overgrown Tomb so we can keep our green and black mana open in case we get Geralf's Messenger. Here we go. And I think, well, I guess we'll wait to see what they do about the Strangleroot Geist, but if they don't counter the Geist, I'm going to attack with both the Geist and the Warden. If they want to trade a Snapcaster Mage for a Warden, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, they're going to counter the Geist, and we'll attack with Warden. I was hoping for a land there, I will admit. Maybe we just play the Wall of Roots? Yeah, Essence Warden doing work. Yeah, we actually managed to win some matches this league. Our luck has been up and down, up and down. Okay, countering the Wall of Roots. Opponent has got a lot of counter magic. Brutal. We lost against Burn. Jace to the face. Thanks for the follow, friend. I don't remember what the other loss was, honestly. It was at the start of the stream. What was that deck? Does anyone remember what we played against first match of this stream? Or of this league? Aw, Snapcaster Mage. So they're going to be able to counter the Strangleroot Geist. Can no longer attack with Essence Warden. And we have no lands to play, so let's pass the turn. Do they have another Snapcaster Mage to return the Archmage Charm? Probably, right? No, Esper Charm to draw 2 cards. Okay. Not a counterspell yet. Ah, it resolves. Nice. Alright, let's attack with the Essence Warden and pass the turn. So opponent has 5 cards in hand. That Esper Charm plus Cryptic Command. Oh, wow, and here's a Teferi. Big Teferi. I don't think we're getting back from this one, friends. I think we can probably scoop up and move on to game 2. This is, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opponent has 7 lands to our 2. They have the same amount of cards in hand as us. Their board is better. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Alright, what do we got? Eidolon would stop Snapcaster. Veil of Summer is the gas. Can bring an Assassin's Trophy for their Planeswalkers. Bring in Thoughtseize to try and take away a counterspell. Oh, what? Invincible only has 2 more episodes left. Ah. And then it's going to be forever until there's any new episodes. So I'm just going to have to buy the comic books. That's all there is to it. It does have a lot of similarity to The Boys. I kind of enjoyed some of the differences. I'm a big fan of the animated medium. And to see what Omni-Man did at the start, or sorry, at the end of the first episode, I was hooked ever since I saw that. I had to see where this was going. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. It kind of seems like a lot of the arcs that are going on, um, like they seem almost like throwaway filler, except there's this small piece that like, okay, this is going to come back later. The shapeshifter that came back, what is actually happening on Mars is interesting, but then also what happened with in the latest episode with the robots, and Buddy with the face comes in, is like, oh, this is interesting. I think we could use this. Good enough. Not great, bad hand keep. Yeah, I think that they could focus in a little bit more on some of the more interesting things. But I think that is also might be a part of the original content. I've only read a little bit of it, but it seemed to jump around quite quickly. It's going to get more hardcore. Can't wait. Oh yeah, the Cursed Pharaoh dude. Battle Beast was wicked. Loved that character. Okay, not bad. Oh, don't spell snare me, bro. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Okay, you had me going for a second. Oh yeah, Alan. Alan the alien. Definitely a cool character. Ooh, In Search of Greatness. That can get us some scries. But I'm more interested in getting this Chord of Calling going. We actually can chord for 7 during the opponent's turn. Or if they activate something here, they try and like go for an opt or something, I don't know. We can actually get the Chord of Calling to resolve. Go get Yawgmoth. No kidding. Downplaying the aftermath of the Battle Beast. I don't know what happened in the comic book in that section, but it felt like there should have been a lot more going on. There should have been stiffer consequences. I would have loved to have seen a character die there. Counter target spell, they're tapped out. They could have what's name force a negation for the next Chord of Calling here. That would suck. All right, no force. Nice, no force. Okay, I think we just get Yawgmoth here. I don't think we honestly have a better creature in the deck. So we get Yawgmoth. They're tapped out, but we can't do too much with it because we don't have anything that has Undying. We could draw a couple cards. We could potentially... maybe we'll just wait to see what the opponent does. It would take up too much resources to draw cards right now. No Wrath, no Wrath. He is the second strongest enemy shown so far. Who's the first strongest then? If you think Battle Beast is the second. Kalidas. I mean, that's it. That is a good one. That is a good one. The squid things on Mars. Ooh, good point. They do seem quite strong. So we can draw some cards in response to this. It'll cost us resources. I think it's worth it. They can copy people, apparently. I mean, the mind control, yep. They wiped out the Mars army real easy, yep. But I was kind of thinking the copy, I thought that was a Martian that was getting off-world. Yawgmoth? Ah, so close. We really need a way to kill that Kalitas. Did we end up taking out the Chup? We took out the Chup. Oh man, I did not see Kalitas coming. This is brutal. I would definitely recommend the show. I think it's pretty fantastic. Evolution. Oh, if only we had the Chup in the deck. If we had the Chup, we would be fine, but we took it out because we didn't think we would need it. It would cost me about everything to kill this Kalitas, and they would get zombies. Yeah, I don't know either. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer to find out what's going on with that. I don't know what we're going to do here. I honestly, like, because we took the Chup out, I think we're boned. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Assassin's Trophy would have been nice, but that's not going to help us unless we can draw it. Yeah, I think we're just boned. Yawgmoth, okay. We played a land this turn? I don't think so, right? We have not played a land yet this turn. Damn. I was really hoping I was going to be able to keep the Essence Warden. But if I kill the Kalitas with a Yawgmoth, the Yawgmoth is not coming back. Wall of Roots. Okay, so now we should be able to draw cards, at least. And we still might actually win this one. Target sack. Green, so we can make the Hapatra, which kills their board. Not too interested in that. I would rather just win the game. Target sack. Okay. Target sack. Chord of Calling. That doesn't quite get us the win either, because we need one extra mana. If we draw the one card, we're good. The Blood Artist, we have to draw exactly Blood Artist, and that's not looking too likely. Alright, let's play Wall of Roots here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that does it. Yeah, we could have chorded for 2. We had the mana to chord for 2 anyway. I don't know what I was worried about, but the Wall of Roots lets us do it anyways. We had it anyway. Yeah. So we go get Blood Artist, and that should be GG. Target sack. Looks like opponent is scooping them up. Whew! That was really tough. I was so close to just scooping them up to that Kalitas. I thought we were dead. I kind of want to put the Chupacabra back in the deck after that. Yeah, I don't know why I was missing that we just had the chord for the Blood Artist there. Maybe because I wasn't counting the floating mana? It's probably because I wasn't counting the floating mana. This hand is so-so. It doesn't really do anything for a while. We have something to do on turn 2, turn 3. Morning, handsome. Managed to join us for the last game of the stream. Our opponent is mulliganing. Alright, we're going to keep it. Mediocre hand keep. Okay, tap land. We'll probably play Wall of Roots here. Oh, land, nice. Definitely play Wall of Roots now. If this resolves, next turn we get double Strangleroot Geist. Nice. Not a spell snare. That's what I like to see. Okay, they have the Fatal Push. Bye-bye wall. Another Chord of Calling. We got enough of those, deck. Oops. Alright, they have the white mana up. This could be Path. Oh, nope, no Path. Okay. But they got 4 mana now, so what scary thing are they putting down? Another Kalitas. Very scary. We did put the Chupacabra back in the deck, though. Yes, we did. So we're going to probably put down Yawgmoth, Strangleroot Geist, and then hope they don't have a Wrath, and then we'll Chord of Calling next turn, get rid of the Kalitas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Can't Chord of Calling for a... We're going to need to draw land, I think, to get one of these chords going. Actually, we could Chord of Calling for a Dryad Arbor if they don't Wrath us. And then that would let us Chord of Calling for a Chupacabra. Yeah, no blocks. Oh, what do they got here? Target player draws 2 cards. Archmage Charm. Sure. Alright, so they have 2 mana up here. I'm going to pass. I'm going to wait for another opportunity to do this. If they fetch, I'll do it. Then I'll do it at their end of turn, or if they have some sort of spell to cast. We're fine with taking another 3, no big deal. They have 5 cards in hand. They're going to have a counterspell for this. But this is the bait. We Chord of Calling for 4, and then we Chord of Calling for 4 again on our turn. So they have to counter this spell twice with only this mana. Okay, looks like they are going for the counterspell. Logic not, looks like. Is there a reason to play Blood Artist over Zulaport Cutthroat? So the 2 cards are very close. Blood Artist counts the opponent's creatures but targets, whereas Cutthroat only counts your creatures but does not target. So Blood Artist is better in most cases unless you're looking to attack with it, or Blood Artist is also better if there's no Leyline of Sanctity in play. And generally, there's no Leyline of Sanctity. Personally, I do generally play Zulaport Cutthroat. I prefer to err on the side of caution. They have another spell here to play? They do. Target player... Oh, no! That is so good for them! Good one, opponent. Alright, let's see what we draw. Oh, damn it. The timing on that is so bad. Draw the Veil of Summer now. Ugh. Oh yeah, you got it, bud. Sorry if it's a little bit rambly. I get distracted pretty easily in between the chat and the magic and the chat. Things kind of like fall off and get picked up again. Alright, let's see what we get. Spellskite. I mean, it does block Kalitas, so there's that. Snapcaster Mage. So they're going to Fatal Push something. And we have the Veil of Summer for that. I think the Teferi here is going to close out the game. We didn't have enough damage to kill it. They would have blocked Strangleroot Geist. Teferi would take 4, would have stayed at 1. They would have had Kalitas, Snapcaster, and Zombie. No, so they would have used the Snapcaster to block. So yeah, they would have had Kalitas and Zombie. Loop. We got blocks for days until we don't. Oh, we got no more blocks. So we're going to use the Spellskite here to eat the Fatal Push. They were going to be able to kill the Spellskite anyway, so this way they don't gain life. Robin Hood, you're back. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of Ouphe going on. This is Ouphe Central today. I think we have to block this. They have the zombie here, so they could easily make it 5 if they have any other removal spell that's lethal. So I feel like we have to block the Kalitas. Even though we don't get our Young Wolf back, they get a zombie out of it. I mean, it's bad all around here. We're not going to be getting out of this. Especially when we're drawing lands. Are they going to make me discard this card? Yeah. Okay. We are boned. Oh, and this thing's even ready to ultimate? Yeah, that makes sense. Attack all. Don't think we have any way out of this anymore. All right, what do we get? Okay, I'm done. GG. Okay. Well, we had a bad run there. It is what it is. The bird is the final word. Okay, well, that was the league. It's going to work out that way sometimes, friends. Can't win them all, even when you play Yawgmoth.